Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, Tank12, however you want to call me, I don't really care. Welcome back to World of Tanks, and I actually wanted to make a different video, but still, here we are. Some of you guys might have noticed that some of my account details have changed, so I have gotten more golds, and I have more premium days. If you have checked that out, you probably have noticed that I had some boxes. Now, I told you guys I'm going to be fully transparent with the boxes that I did buy, and that is also the case. Unfortunately, the video that I made where I unboxed the boxes, that video was corrupted. So the sound was broken and the video quality was broken as well. And since you can't kind of record box openings again because you already opened them, it was very awkward because I didn't want to upload a broken video where I unboxed some tanks and where I unboxed things, and it didn't really make any sense. So we're gonna go through what I got because there's a new feature where you can see how many boxes you've unlocked, premium boxes that is, and what you actually received out of these boxes. So before that, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who has sent me parcels. I've received 1, 2, 3, 4 every single day. That's the only reason that that's the only reason that I've put that out there, so I get parcels. No, I'm just kidding. I sent out all the parcels that I was able to do. So that was now at least 46 parcels I've been able to send out. Unfortunately, I don't have any more. I will have to play the game to get more, but as soon as I get more, I will send them out. So once more, a reminder: if you're playing on the North American server, put your in-game name in here. I will add you. I'll send you parcels if I have some of them. I want everyone to get some parcels because I think it's a pretty cool thing. And getting small boxes, it is easy, but still getting like the decorations completed is quite difficult because this time around the decorations in the Decorator are really, really expensive if you want to get to one collection. You can see that I have 122 and I'm nowhere near finished, and I probably will not be able to do that until the end of the event because unfortunately I just do not have a lot of time on my hands. That's why I'm not really making a lot of gameplay videos. I'm just talking about certain things like previews and videos that I can make very quickly and that do not take too much work. So let's take a look at what I received in the boxes, because right here you can only see the standard boxes that I have right now and how many boxes I've unlocked. So I cannot really open this any bigger, but what you can see is I received 29 premium vehicles and I received 6 specific styles. I'm not sure if it's all of them, but I think they are almost all of them. And I've received 92 days of premium, 66,350 gold, and 8 million credits, and 153 decorations. Out of the 153 decorations, a lot of them were duplicates, so I got a bit unlucky there. And I opened 153 in-game boxes. So that costs me about, in total, $205 to get all of those boxes. 150 boxes, 153 boxes is a lot, and I received all of the tier A premiums. So as you can see, I've Skoda T56, the 122 TM, the MIVY, the Bofors Tronwagen, the Caliban, the KV1 Shielded, the M485, the Matilda, the LVT, the Panzerkampfwagen M15, Panzerkampfwagen 35R, and I also got 19 vehicles compensated in gold. None of them was any of a tier 8, but either way, I'm happy I received all of the tier 8s, and especially the Caliban, which I wanted, and the MIV or M4Y. I'm not really sure what you call that thing. Either way, obviously, I want to test these things out. I just don't have a lot of time. We can jump over to the vehicles real fast, and we can jump to the styles real fast as well. So let's do the styles first. It was on the... I unfortunately don't have the Rinoceronte yet, so I didn't buy it. There are a lot of tanks that I didn't buy so far. So let me just see. I don't have the FV. It's not... I didn't buy it. I unlocked all of the tanks. So what kind of styles do I have? I already forgot. Oh, the ST2. So the ST2 has a style which I have right here. It's the Saiga style. I think it's, if you consider all of the other styles that we have in the game, which are way over the top, this looks kind of, you know, grounded, and I like the style. I like that it has this clearing, you know, these clearing grenades on top, and it has like a big 14.7 millimeter machine gun. I think, I'm not really sure. Either way, it looks really, really nice. I like the look of this skin. It's not too much. It's just a little bit of an addition, and it makes you stick out a little bit, but not too much. So let's check what the other style is. I have the VZ55 and I have the Sheridan. Now, I was actually quite excited for the Sheridan skin because I have 3-marked the Sheridan. I don't know why, but I 3-marked it. And now I'm only playing it with the high explosive gun. But since the high explosive nerf, the high explosive gun is not really viable anymore. So I'm not really playing the Sheridan anymore. But either way, the skin looks cool. It looks like a tank that is able to be in water, since it also has propellers on the back. I'm not sure if the Sheridan was amphibious, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I know that they were able to fire ATGMs out of that very big gun, or at least fat gun. You have 2 dual 50 cals on top of it, which gives it a bit of a, you know, a more aggressive appearance. I think this style also is not way over the top. It's a nice kind of blue, and there's a little bit of detail, some boxes, meal combat, individual, I think, is on the back on that box. So generally speaking, I really like this style as well. So let's check the VZ55 as well, since I already own this tank. The VZ55 I didn't really check out prior, but it's the Hurricane skin, if I'm correct. Hurricane 3D style, and it's also not way over the top. It gets a machine gun, and it gets a mortar system or something like that in the back, which looks a bit odd, but other than that, I think it still looks very, very nice. They did not kind of put anything in the lower plate, so, you know, to make it more difficult to hit the weak spots, but the tank has a bit more, it feels more like a MBT kind of, because of the gun, like the way that they've packed the gun up looks like it's a main battle tank. Either way, let's jump over to the premium tanks that I just received. So we have, on the one hand, we have the 122 TM, which I already played. I already played the 122 TM because that one was the one that I was really interested in, because I, back in the day when it first came out, like a year ago or something like that, I didn't really play it. I wanted to see how good the tank is, and I want to see how well this tank plays with the very, very bad DPM that you have on this vehicle. And it's actually a very, very cool tank. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of armor. It's quite fast, like mobility-wise, 55 kilometers per hour top speed. Not too bad. Specific power-to-weight ratio could be better. But I do have some equipment on it, which makes it a bit more competitive. And once more, one equipment piece that is not really needed, because this tank is quite accurate and it also has very decent dispersion values. But either way, I really like this tank. I didn't expect to like the 122 TM, but it's actually fun. I didn't play the Skoda T56. I'm still thinking about it. And then we go to the Caliban, and we get to the Tornwagen and the American MY. Let's just call it the MY tank. So the Tornwagen, I have seen videos on this tank, and I've heard it's a complete piece of trash in the ways that it should not be in the game like this. It's like a Concept 1B at tier 8, and it's very boring to play. At least that's what I heard. Either way, I will be playing this. I will try to review all of these vehicles if I can, if I have the time. And then we have the Caliban over here, which is completely ridiculous. It has 6-inch. What is 6-inch in, what kind of caliber is that? So it does 850. 6-inch gun. I'm not even sure what 6-inch is in in centimeters or millimeters, we could probably try it out with a calculator. I'm not sure what the transformation or transfer rate is. I'm not sure what you call it in English, but it's probably a 150 millimeter gun or something like that, because it does 850 damage. So you have a high explosive shell in this tank, and you have AP shell as premium ammo. And I heard it's completely stupid. Kind of. It has like no accuracy, gun handling is horrible and everything. But it's still fun when you hit someone. But with the high explosive changes, it's a very hit and miss kind of vehicle. So I expected that at least. And we're checking the final tank that I have in my garage, and it's the MV, if I do find it, somewhere in my tier 8. Where is it? Ah, there it is. The very first American heavy tank with that new mechanic where you lose the track in between the track. So I'm really interested in trying this one out, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing these vehicles when I have the time. I don't want to make a very hasty review of tanks that I didn't really play. I don't want to do that. I can just do a preview. I can tell you guys what these vehicles are all about without reviewing them, because I maybe would play 1 or 2 games. That's definitely not enough time to get out a real review on the vehicles. So yeah, I just wanted to be very transparent with you guys. I did spend $205 on the boxes. Now, why did I do that? I just want to talk about that real fast. So I've been very critical and very vocal in the last one and a half years. I've been very critical of the game. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy any tanks. The last time I bought something was the boxes last year. Why did I buy the boxes? I was really thinking about not buying the boxes for a very long time. I was weighing my options. On the one hand, I wanted to get the gold, which would give me, or which would get me through the year, since I'm still playing World of Tanks and I still enjoy the game. Not like as much as I did way back, but I still enjoy it to an extent where I still have fun. And I was thinking, I'm doing this YouTube kind of thing, I'm making videos, there's a bit of growth on my channel, and I want to still make videos even in a year from now, even if the game gets worse, because I really love this game. I've invested a lot of time and money into it, and I want to be able to show you guys things. And that means in events, I need some gold. I need to be able to transfer that gold sometimes to get certain tanks, and I just want to be able to do that. And the best value for money on my part is obviously getting these boxes, because if you're lucky, as I was, you also get these tier 8 vehicles and tier 5 tanks, which I can later on review down the line. On the one hand, obviously it's hypocritical of me to say we should not buy these boxes, and I bought them and be very critical of them, and in the end we still buy them. But the thing is, this is still the best deal out of all. It does enable wargaming, I know. It enables them to still do whatever the fuck they want to do, because in the end, they gain big bucks at the end. This year around, the event also is a bit lackluster. There are things that they've changed that I do not agree with. One of them being definitely is the collections. How they've did it this time around with the decoders, with the shards. It's nice that we don't have a level anymore, but it's extremely grindy and difficult to get these decorations, because every single decoration costs you like 1,500. If you open a box, you maybe get like 400 shards, so it takes a very long time to get all of that together. And also this annoying ass shitty thing, which is called the duplication thing, or where you get duplicates of everything. That sucks so much. So you have to have anti-duplicators, which you don't get enough, or you have to spend money, these shards, to not get a duplicator. And it really sucks, and I think that is kind of sucking the joy out of it, especially if you don't have a lot of time playing the game, but you still want to get maybe a collection because the skin looks really cool. I am not going to pay any more money. I'm not going to be spending any more money into this event. And I will most likely not be spending money for the remainder of the year, because I do not want to support wargaming too much. Now, obviously, I've just spent 200 bucks in the game, which makes me kind of a hypocrite if you think about it. But at the same time, these 200 are, on the one hand, there for me. That gives me the ability to stay with World of Tanks and do certain things. And at the same time, it's also a little bit of a present for myself. And I think it's okay because I'll have to live with the consequences. And either way, I don't want to... Yeah, I'm not going to be spending any more money on the other things in World of Tanks because in the end, it's not really worth it for me. So I kind of saved a lot of money. I saved a lot of money this year by only investing 200 in World of Tanks because I didn't buy any premium tank other than that. And I think I've done I've gotten a pretty good draw, but that's okay. One thing I really like is the post, the ability to send out parcels. That's really cool. The Arnie challenges I still have to do, but I've heard that Arnold Schwarzenegger is definitely a person that is highly controversial. I don't even know why. I didn't check it out, and I'm not really interested either. That's something American probably. So I understand some people do not like other people. That's all fine. You can't like everyone. Then we can go over to the styles. There's some really cool styles. So this one is the one that I want. The robo camo for the magic boxes. This one looks so cool. The one with the dogs, that looks pretty cool as well. But one thing that I really disliked was the way that you get to atmosphere level 100. You basically have to spend a lot of money to be able to get to festive atmosphere level 10, or you have to grind a very, very long time. I don't like that, and I think that is definitely a bit of a grabby move by Wargaming to extend the playtime to kind of make people buy boxes so that they immediately get to rank 10 and that they also get the credit booster, which a lot of players obviously are always looking for and going for in this holiday event because it's the perfect time to earn some credits. So I'm going to have a bit more of a thorough review later down the line when this event is over. But right now, I hope I was transparent enough. I could show you guys what I got. And hope you guys are not too angry at me that I invested 200 bucks into the game once more. But either way, I just wanted to point out my perspective on things. And I'm going to do a real fast... I'm going to send out parcels. Again, you know, guys, send out parcels to one another. Just write it in the comment section below. Add yourself if you're in the North American server. Even if you're in the European server, just do it. It's a nice little thing, and it doesn't cost you anything. Just do it. The last year, this year, everything has been tough for everyone, I guess. And you know, send out some gifts if you can, especially when it doesn't cost you anything. Just send them out, and it might just make someone's day a bit brighter. Either way, I hope I see you guys on the next video. Until then, have a good one, and write any comments you have down in the comment section below. Yeah. Until then, have a good one.